Standard 6th, Subject Maths, Chapter 12, Percentage, Practice Set 30. Let's discuss. You must have come across sentences like the one mentioned below. Use water carefully. Water in the dam 58% of the capacity. Now, with the number 58, you see a symbol, the sign that is used to show percentage. So 58% water is in the dam and 43% you can see in the next picture, which shows the charging of the battery level. Okay, so while using mobiles, you must have very easily come across this sign percentage, which shows the level of battery, how much percent is left in it. All right, so percentage can be written in the form of a fraction. 50% means 50 parts of a total of 100. So 50 out of 100 or 50 upon 100. If you divide, you can reduce 1 0 and 5 1s are 5, 5 2s are 10 is equal to 1 upon 2 parts. That is half. In other words, 50% is half of the whole. 25% means 25 parts out of 100. So percentage basically means out of 100. And 25 upon 100, if we write in the fraction form, if you reduce it, you will get it equal to 1 upon 4, which is a part of the whole or total. 35% means, yes, you got it right now, 35 parts out of 100. And 35 upon 100 is equal to 7 upon 20 part of the whole. So this is called percentage in the form of a fraction. Now let us learn about how to convert a fraction in the form of a percentage. Suppose we have a fraction 3 upon 4. So you will have to form the fraction in such a way that the denominator is 100. We know that 4 into 25 is 100. So we multiply by 25 numerator and denominator both. So the answer that we get is 3 into 25 is 75 and 4 into 25 is upon 100. 75 upon 100. So 3 upon 4 part of the total is 75 upon 100 or 75%. Any number when it is written as upon 100, you can write it down as that much percent. One more example, 2 upon 5. So 5 we need to convert into 100. 5 2s are 10 and 1 more 0, 20. 5 20s are 100. So we multiply the numerator and denominator both by 20 in order to get the denominator 100. So you get in the numerator 2 into 20, 40 and in denominator 5 into 20, 100. 40 upon 100 means 40%. So 2 upon 5 part of the total is 40 upon 100 or 40%. So this way a percent can be converted into a fractional form or a fractional form can be converted into a percentage. Now I know equivalent fractions can be used to make the denominator 100. You can always make denominator 100 using the method to form equivalent fractions. Practice set 30. You have altogether 6 word problems. And that's all about the entire chapter. So we will be covering the whole chapter once we solve these 6 word problems. So let's move on to the first word problem. Shabana scored 736 marks out of 800 in her exams. What was the percentage she scored? So marks are given scored by Shabana out of total 100. We will have to find her percentage. So we will first write the statements, then work out and write the final answer. So let's look at the answer. First statement, marks obtained by Shabana is equal to 736. Total marks is equal to 800. Suppose the marks obtained by Shabana be x%. Let us write in two forms the ratio of the number of marks obtained to the total marks obtained an equation and solve it. Then we have, so this is the explanation. You can directly write x% means x upon 100 is equal to, right, how much she got out of how much, 736 upon 800. This is the equation you have formed. Now we want to eliminate 100, so we will multiply by 100 on both the sides. When you multiply by 100 on both the sides, you get x is equal to 92. You will reduce the zeros and then you will divide 736 by 8 in the rough. You will get your answer 92. What was the x? The percentage that Shabana scored. So we write final answer. Therefore, Shabana scored 92% marks in her exams. So what method we have followed here? We have just written what is given in the question, her marks, total marks, and we took her percentage to be x%. Then we formed the equation. X% means x upon 100 is equal to 736 upon 800. And then we followed the method of operations that we have learned in the previous chapter. Multiplying by 100 on both the sides, we solve the equation. Okay. Second sum. There are 500 students in the school in Dahihanda village. If 350 of them can swim, what percentage of them can swim and what percent cannot? Answer. Total number of students in the school is equal to 500. Number of students who can swim is equal to 350. Suppose the students who can swim be x%. So naturally now equation will be x upon 100 is equal to 350 upon 500. We multiply by 100 to eliminate the 100 which is with x. So on multiplying by 100 we get x is equal to 7070. How did you get it? On right hand side we removed the zeros, 2 zeros of 100, 2 zeros of 500. 350 divided by 5. 5 sevens are 35, 1 0, 70. So x is equal to 70 is your answer. You can do the rough work. That means the percentage of students who can swim is 70%. So what will be the percentage of students who cannot swim? Of course, 100 minus 70, that is 30%. So again a very simple sum. You will have to learn how to write the steps only by practicing it. Third sum. If Prakash sowed jawar on 75% of the 19,500 square meter of his land, on how many square meter did he actually plant jawar? 75% means we will write as 75 upon 100 is equal to 19,500 upon x, because we don't know how much land he's actually planted jawar. So let's write this using statements first. So suppose Prakash planted jawar in x square kilometers of his land. Let us write in two forms the ratio of the area of land in which jawar is planted to the total area of the land obtained, an equation, and solve it. Then we have, okay, x comes first, not 19,500, because that x is where he has planted jawar out of the total 19,500. So total will come down always. So our equation is x upon the total land, that is 19,500, is equal to, percentage given is 75. So 75 upon 100. Now we want to eliminate this 19,500 which is with x. That's why we multiply by 19,500 on left hand side and right hand side. So on left hand side 19,500 gets cut, reduced. We are left only with x. On right hand side 0 0 you will cut, and 195 into 75 you will multiply. You will get 14,625. Therefore Prakash planted jawar in 14,625 square meter of his land. So what have we written here in equation? We have written the area on which he planted jawar as x upon total area is equal to percentage 75 upon 100, and then you solved it. as usual. Next sum number 4. Soham received 40 messages on his birthday. Of this, 90% were birthday greetings. How many other messages did he get besides the greetings? So let's see. We have to find the number of messages in number, the birthday greetings. It's given in percentage. So let's solve this. Total number of messages received by Soham on his birthday is equal to 40. Percentage of birthday greetings is equal to 90%. So percentage of other greetings, other messages besides the greetings is equal to 100 minus 90 is equal to 10%. That means 10% were other messages and 90% were birthday greetings. Suppose the number of other messages besides the greetings be x. So let us form our equation now. X upon 40. What is our x? The other messages out of the total 40 is equal to, what is the percent of other messages? 10%. That's why we take 10 upon 100. You're getting it? X upon 40 is equal to 10 upon 100. X is the number of other messages and it is out of 40. And 10 is the percentage of other messages. It is out of 100. Percent means out of 100. Now with x we have 40 divided. To remove this 40 we have to multiply by 40 on both sides. So 40 gets eliminated. X is equal to 1 0 from 10 gets reduced, 1 0 from 40 gets reduced, and 2 zeros from 100 will get reduced. So we are left with 4. X is equal to 4. So Soham received 4 other messages besides the greetings on his birthday. So what have we done here? We have just found the number of other messages in percentage and then formed the equation to get the answer. How much messages he got? 4 other messages besides the greetings. And if the question still further asks, how many were birthday greetings messages? So 40 minus 4, 36. 36 were the birthday greeting messages. But it is not asked, so we will not write that in the answer. Question number 5. Of the 5,675 people in a village, 5,448 are literate. Literate means educated. What is the percentage of literacy in the village? So let's see the percentage. We will have to form the equation 5,448 upon the total 5,675 is equal to, we will have to find the percentage is equal to x upon 100 because we want to find the percentage. So we will have to assume that let the percentage of literacy be x. So look at the answer. Total number of people in the village is equal to 5,675. Number of literate people in the village is equal to 5,448. Suppose percentage of literacy in the village is x%, then our equation will be x upon 100 is equal to 5,448 upon 5,675. In order to eliminate 100, we will multiply by 100 on both the sides. So we get x is equal to 96. Therefore, percentage of literacy in the village is 96%. You will have to work out 5,448 divided by 5,675 into 100. Question number 6, the last question. In the elections, 1,080 of the 1,200 women in Jambulgaon cast their vote, while 1,360 of the 1,700 in Vadgaon cast theirs. In which village did a greater proportion of women cast their votes? So let's check out the statements first. Total number of women in Jambulgaon is given. Then the total number of Jambulgaon who cast their vote is given. Okay, you have to write first how many women are there in Jambulgaon, and later how many women have cast their votes. Then same thing we will do with total number of women in Vadgaon we will write, and total number of women in Vadgaon who cast their votes. So first four statements are over. Then we will assume the percentage to be X for Jambulgaon and percentage of women who cast their votes to be Y% in Vadgaon. So accordingly write your statement. Suppose X% women cast their votes in Jambulgaon and Y% women cast their votes in Vadgaon. Okay. Now let us find the ratio of number of women who cast their vote to the total number of women in each case. We then write the ratios in two forms. So we have x upon 100 is equal to 1080 upon 1200 and y upon 100 is equal to 1360 upon 1700. So now we will work it out. We will eliminate x for we will eliminate 100 for the equation which is with x. So multiplying by 100 on both the sides for x and even multiplying both the sides by 100 for y. We get x is equal to 90 and y is equal to 80. So that's our answer. 90% women cast their votes in Jambulgaon and 80% women cast their votes in Vadgaon. The question asked here is who casted more votes? So the answer is a greater proportion of women cast their votes in Jambulgaon, because Jambulgaon we can see the percentage is 90. So this way we have completed our practice set number 30 based on percentage. You have to write the sums in your book and practice them well. The working is very important. You have to work out the division and multiplication properly in order to find the answers. So students, stay safe, keep learning, and thank you.